day 2. We have just a little bit of porridge here, some juice, and some bread with a ton of butter. So they're kind of like hypocritical, maybe? I don't know if that's maybe it's too strong of a word, but they say like, don't eat any bread, and then they just bring bread. Kind of like, but Eva said she's gonna eat it anyway. Eva, sorry. Eva is Eva in Russian, just for anybody who hasn't heard me say that before. And here is our little daughter. She's sleeping. It's nice because we can see her from over here. We can have breakfast together. Yum yum. Now it is lunchtime. Lunch came really quickly today. That's nice. We have, looks like some, I don't know, some kind of grain. Barley, I think you might call that in English. And meat with some sauce, gravy. Soup, I don't know what kind it is. Oh, there's something in there, I think. And another one for each of us. And now,
it's lunchtime.
Now our daughter's grandma came. Eva's mom. She's shy, camera shy, but it's really nice that she can be here with us. And now we're gonna have lunch.
Do you feel that you're like in the hospital?
Do I feel like I'm in a hospital? Not really. Not in this room. This room's really cool. It's just like a hotel, but way better. Because there's people that come in and help you and bring you food and yeah.
And all doctors?
Doctors, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Doctors, nurses,
and we don't need to cook, and we just learn how to have a wonderful life. Not together, how to say. Three of us?
Together, the 3 of us together.
Together, 3 of us.
A lady came in and checked the ears today, hearing, so they said, I don't know, I guess everything's good. So
yeah.
Both ears came out okay in their little machines. So
yeah.
I guess you can hear us, huh? And we're watching a show, Homeland. We just got Eva's mom brought us a HDMI cable, so we were watching that. We just set everything up so we can watch Homeland. And
we can have our dinner. Now dinner, yeah?
Yeah.
It's mashed potato and how do you call this?
Cutlets.
Fish cutlets, and very delicious kind of juice. Apples, cookies. I really
okay.
like
it's good for you, I guess.
Yeah, it's from berries.
Some kind of berries, yeah.
Yeah.
Shipovnik, we'll write it down below.
Bon appetit. And you look so sweet with our daughter.
Oh, she just ate it. They said that we should hold her like vertically for 20 to 30 minutes after she... What happened?
Sorry, she's just like a small fork? No, fork. No. Don't make me laugh. It's painful. No, like who does cook a ribbit?
Frog.
Frog, yeah.
Like a fork.
Frog. Yeah.
You don't look like a fork to me, don't worry.
Frog.
Yeah,
what?
she's like a frog with the legs. Yeah,
yeah.
She likes the...
Oh, she's so sweet.
I wonder if she'll do the... They have this like reflex, so you know they grab everything, their hands, but their toes do too. And I think she's doing it a little bit. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you put something in her foot, she'll grab. She's like a monkey. I don't know how long it lasts, but for a while at first, she's just grabbing she's grabbing my finger with her toes. So, and her hand is like clamped shut all the time. Like she'll grab different things, but she's just sleeping, and I'm pretty sure, like sometimes her hands like flex. She got a fist. She's like a boxer.
You two are so sweet.
Yeah, she's sweet. I'm just helping.
Both of you are sweet. Sweet or sweet? Sweet. Sweet.
I think you're saying the same thing twice.
Yeah, maybe.
Sweet or sweet? Sweet.
That's how you can spend time at the hospital. In the hospital. Father and his daughter. Сегодня грудное, и я каждые 1,5 часа честно ему даю молозиво, чтобы это у меня первый ребенок.
А в любом случае вы сначала прикладываете к груди, а потом уже раствор.
Потом смесь, мамулечка.
Не хочешь?
We have friends over. The first friends to come and meet our lovely daughter. But she's sleeping so far. She'll wake up soon, I think. And of course there's some presents here, a bunch of clothes, and I really like this this card. Oh, cool.
Это прям
Is that a tiger? What is it?
Да.
Cool.
Тигр.
Nice. And this is the first time a non-family member has ever held her. She's sleeping peacefully. It's day 6 now. We are actually almost completely ready to go. Mom's all dressed up in normal clothes. And our daughter is also a little bit dressed up. She's got little socks. It's kind of funny they have these little non-stick things on the bottom, but she's definitely not going to be walking as long as she's small enough to wear those. And oh, and this is this big box of goodies that the government of the city of Moscow gives all new young mothers that live in Moscow. So there's a bunch of like clothes and just different things that you need in there.
All
So
mothers, young, old, doesn't matter.
did I say young?
Yeah.
New mothers, I think I said.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they don't have to actually be new. It could be every child that you have in Moscow, you get one of these boxes. How do you feel?
Wow, I feel wonderful. I became a mother.
Yeah,
It's crazy to think about it.
it's wild.
It's wild, yeah. Because I came here, I was pregnant, and now I'm not pregnant anymore, and I have a baby. We have a baby.
Yeah, you're a great mom.
Thank you.
Off to a great start. Now you just have to learn to sleep during the day so you don't get tired
Yeah.
at night. That's it. We split up now for just a minute and we will meet again outside. It's sort of this old Russian or Soviet tradition where lots of people will gather together to meet the baby for the first time. And so there's this tradition where everybody goes outside and then the mother comes out and the nurse carries the baby out and sort of hands the baby over to the parents and the family. So even though we decided not to have anybody come meet us, they still say you have to, like, we can't just walk out together. You have to keep this tradition. But luckily we don't have to like really wait, because some people have been waiting out there for a couple hours probably. But I'll just go out and right away we will take the baby, get in the car and head home. It totally just started raining. I'm outside. Everybody that was out here waiting just went in to hide inside. Lots of people here. But I'm gonna go in. Вот есть такая вот комнатка. Здорово.
Это, наверное, я сейчас должна взять.
Да?
По традиции.
Хорошо.
Спасибо большое. До свидания. Ну вот,
Первый опыт на улице.
выписная.
This is your first experience in the street and a little bit of rain. So we're gonna go get in the car and we're ready to rock. This is a car, Eva.
Now we are leaving.
So we've been driving for over an hour now. We got lots of traffic for some reason, and but our daughter is completely calm. So it's really awesome. I think like she cried a little bit when we were stopped for a long time and in the traffic jams, but as soon as we started driving again, she's calm, very calm. So I just realized that she actually traveled with us in this car like maybe 11,000 kilometers when we were driving around Europe. So maybe she remembers the feeling, and
She was in my tummy.
calms her. I don't know. Yeah, but it's nice because I guess some kids you know, don't like driving, but hopefully she likes it because we're gonna do lots of traveling.
Yeah, but we'll see. Maybe it's a coincidence.
Yeah, maybe.
But I hope so. I hope not. I hope, how to say?
I hope it's not a coincidence. Yeah, I hope not.
But I hope it's not a coincidence.
I kind of feel like we didn't film that much when we were in the hospital. We filmed slightly more in Russian than in English, but we were actually there for 6 days. So I feel like, yeah, I felt like we should just add a little bit at the end. Many days have gone, like a week has gone by actually since then. But I thought we'd just talk about a few things from the hospital maybe that you would find interesting. Well, maybe first off, like
Everything's fine.
Yeah, everything's
we
fine.
reached home safely.
Yeah.
Everything is good with our daughter and with me.
Yeah.
With myself and with John.
But okay, so first thing I was thinking I would ask you is the last thing we filmed was in the car, and then I left you and all the things with our daughter at home, and then took our car to the garage. But in Moscow, parking is a big problem, so we have a garage for, it's actually my mother-in-law's car, that we, anyway, it's in another place. You kind of have to walk a little bit and leave the car there. No, vice versa, whatever. Anyway, so I took the car to the garage, and you were here, and you said that you had some interesting feelings. What did you feel like when you were finally home with her, and I was gone?
I'm not sure that those feelings, they were interesting, but anyway, when I came home with our daughter, I didn't know what to, like, where to start from. I knew that she needed her diaper to be changed.
Yeah, she needed her diaper changed.
Yeah, and I was like, where I should start from? Should I take her to the bathroom, or should I do it in the bedroom? So because I got used to this routine, newborn routine at the hospital, I didn't know where to start from at home. But now everything is very convenient here, and yeah.
It was sort of like an overwhelming feeling probably at first.
And I was like, wow, this is our daughter, and she's at home, at our home, in our room. I was like, wow, it's crazy.
It's still honestly kind of hard to I don't know, to like get used to the fact that she's here, that she's our daughter, and that we have to always take care of her and make sure everything's okay with her. She reminds us, of course, if we're forgetting something. But yeah, it's
which is nice.
Yes, definitely, it's nice. It would suck if she didn't make any noises. That would be very difficult. Yeah. So a few things about the hospital. That we've had some comments and questions from the first video, and one thing that a few people wrote us is like they thought it was a bit weird that we washed the baby underwater after like changing the diaper. And like some Americans especially wrote that like they'd never seen that before, but for Russians I think it's like completely normal. I don't know if it's maybe like sort of historic thing that like, you know, at some point like either they didn't have like wet wipes, or they came out and they just thought like, why would we spend money on wet wipes when we don't have that much money, kind of thing. In the 90s it was rough here in Russia after the fall of the Soviet Union, etc., and like diapers appeared here much later. That may not be the explanation.
I don't know, I feel that we do have
we have wet wipes, yeah,
but if you can use water, why not to use water? Because you can clean much better with water, is what I believe, it's what I feel. Maybe I'm wrong. And you can like keep hygiene like better
hygiene, yeah,
and also water is cheaper, I mean,
than wet wipes.
Yeah, I mean, water is not expensive in Russia at all, and if you use wipes, you kind of you produce a lot of trash.
Yeah, I don't think that's why Russians don't use wipes.
Yeah,
but
maybe,
the Russians are not very environmental friendly in general. I mean, just like the Russian waste system, there's like no recycling, for example. But anyway, okay, that is a good point though.
Yeah, but
yeah, I think it's just like tradition at this point, and just like makes sense. I don't see anything wrong with it. So anyway, kind of talking a lot about that. But by the way,
if you're outside, sorry.
Oh yeah, of course. If Russians are out and about, then they will, they will use a wet wipe. But yeah, so if we have a sink nearby, that's what we've been doing, because that's what we were taught at the hospital, and that's what Eva knows. So, but by the way, one of our friends from Italy, she's Italian. She said that in Italy, when she had her babies, they also showed them to wash them under the sink. So actually it'll be interesting, because I know there's a lot of people from different countries that watch our videos, so let us know if how do you, if anybody washes their baby under the sink after they change the diaper. That'd be kind of interesting. And I thought maybe I'd just mention briefly just how the Russian healthcare system works. I think we talked about it a couple times, but medicine in Russia is free for everybody who lives here. It's supposed to be. Now, there's a lot of corruption in Russia, and there's a lot of things that don't always work the way they're supposed to work. But in general, if you have some serious situation, you will get free healthcare. So that is nice, and that includes birth. But we had sort of an agreement with the hospital where we gave birth, because we wanted to make sure that we'd be able to film, that they wouldn't say no cameras, and we also wanted to make sure that I could be there, because although by law in Russia, like they should let husbands be there, they kind of many hospitals sort of word things in a certain way that, like, yeah, it's free, but we don't have like the conditions to do it for free, so if you pay, then we'll do it for money, kind of thing. So anyways, that's why we did that, and then we paid for that really nice room that we were in after, and we were really happy that we ended up doing that. I mean, in the end, we spent like less than $1,000 US to be together for 6 days, and we were fed every day. So it's kind of a lot by Russian standards, like Russian like salaries, but you know, we don't have kids like every month, so it's like we don't have new kids, so it's we're really happy. We don't have any regrets. We're filming some more videos now, but I just thought that we would sort of add a little addendum to the video, yeah, from the hospital. Anything else?
I don't know. You mentioned that if you have something serious, they will treat you.
Yeah.
But I think it's better not to have something serious in Russia. For example, you can see many like commercials about kids who needs operations, who needs surgeries.
Yeah.
Who has like serious diseases, and it's not paid by government, or somehow they can't reach this help, medical help. I don't know what's going on, but all those people, and there are like thousands of people, they ask other people for money.
You can see ads all the time where kids, they're like trying to gather money for some operation for a kid. Sometimes it's like in another country because they can't do it in Russia for some reason, or I don't know, just really strange things, because healthcare is supposed to be free for everybody, but sometimes, I don't know, for some reason people need to raise money for some special operations. So. Or
with cancer, like if you want to do it free, you will wait. You probably will wait for months to do all the tests you needed, and then maybe you will, I don't know, maybe it's not so dark how I imagine this, but maybe in Moscow it's much better, but in general it's better not to have something serious. Or if you do have something serious, you need to have money or good connections with doctors, or with someone who has good connections in medicine, in healthcare.
Yeah, Eva finished med school, again, for anybody who doesn't know or doesn't remember, so she knows a lot about the healthcare system here, and of course a lot of her friends and our friends now are doctors that are currently working in Russia. So yeah, the system is not in the best shape, to be honest. Some things are getting better, some things are honestly getting worse, so it is what it is, and luckily we have a lot of those connections so that we don't have to worry quite as much, and if needed we can just go to Canada. So, well, I can. You can't quite yet. We're still waiting for Eva's PR, and our daughter will have Canadian citizenship right away. I mean, she already has the right to it, we just need to file all the paperwork, so yeah, I don't know if there's anything else.
We should finish on a good note.
Yes, a good note.
Yeah, so we are happy parents, a little bit tired
sometimes,
a little bit, but we're very happy that everything is good with her health, and and she's just wonderful, and it's just crazy. It's incredible to think that it's a new chapter in our life, and we are chapter, not capture, chapter.
Yeah,
I need more practice.
Well, here's some practice.
I
Good.
need to speak with native English speakers, because we always speak Russian together, and I don't speak English.
You don't get a lot of practice, but I always speak English with our daughter, so you learn lots of baby things.
Yeah, like sweetie pie.
Poopy diaper.
Poopy diaper. What's going on?
What's going on? What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Why are you crying?
I love you.
Yeah.
I love you. You're
Yeah.
my favorite girl.
Favorite little girl in the world.
Little girl in the world. Yeah. You're my favorite daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't say this in case our future daughters will see it.
Well, so far she's my only daughter, so
It's
okay.
True. Yeah.
alright, love you.
I love you too.
And
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching, thanks for your support.
Yeah.
Hit that like button, subscribe if you're interested, and we will see you again soon.
And hi to our Canadian family.
Yes, hello to all the family and friends that are watching. I know that there's lots of you.